What's up, guys? I'm Tyler Menninga, driver of the Gravedigger Monster Jam truck, and I'm welcoming you guys to Monster Jam Curry Gaming.
What's going on, guys? MJ Solora here, driver of the El Toro Loco Monster Jam truck, and you're watching Monster Jam Curry Gaming.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Series 30 for Spin Master Monster Jam double packs. And I guess this is apparently the last double pack assortment for 2024. I thought we were going to get Series 31 at the end of this year, but I guess we're not. So Series 31 will most likely be the first double pack of 2025 for Spin Master Monster Jam. But we still got a lot of, but this assortment has some pretty cool pairings. So we're going to take a look at them. So we'll do the assortment breakdown. So we have the El Toro Loco versus Pirate's Curse with some really cool color combos. We have Dragon versus Tempest Steed. Tempest Steed was a new horse casting for this year. Dragon obviously returning with another color combo. But yeah, that Tempest Steed's pretty cool. So a little mythology 2-pack there. We have Shaker returning. And it's paired with Soldier Fortune. We have not seen Shaker since Series 16 of the single packs since 2021. So it's really cool to see Shaker make a return, and it's also nice for any collector that did not find Series 16 when it first came out. I know it was kind of somewhat of a hard assortment to find in 2021. But yeah, and then this is a pretty cool pairing. We have Kingsling and Boghog. These two obviously started out as Superstore exclusives, and now they're released in the main line together in this double pack. This may be controversial for a lot of collectors out there, but you could say this is good for any international collectors, since the Superstore does not ship internationally, which I think is stupid. I feel like the Superstore could ship to any country, honestly, but it is what it is. I mean, especially they could have even shipped to Canada and Mexico, because those are countries that are part of North America. But beggars can't be choosers. So we'll save this double pack for last for the unboxing, because I think this is the best one in my opinion. So we're gonna start off with El Toro Loco and Pirate's Curse for Series 30 double pack unboxing. Alright, so here is the first pairing of the assortment. We have the El Toro Loco and Pirate's Curse. We'll start with the El Toro Loco. Very clean graphics on this one. As far as I know, nothing really changed on the casting itself. Why is it? Looks like the teeth have like a pinkish hue to them. I don't know if that's like an error and like when they printed the decals for this truck. I don't know. Pretty interesting. But otherwise, I think the casting is the same from what I can tell. So yeah, nothing really changed much on the casting, but it's got a new chassis setup. So it's got a gray roll cage with a yellow chassis. Gray rims with yellow tires. The yellow tires match perfectly with the flames that are all over the truck, along with the horns. So yeah, this is pretty cool. You could say this is a Nitro Neon El Toro Loco to some extent. So I guess you could say this is a Nitro Neons 2-pack. Obviously, I'm talking about like before, like the Walmart series, like the Nitro Neon trucks had like colorful tires and everything. And here's the Pirate's Curse. This one's really cool. Really nice graphics on this one. It looks like these swords are actually a more accurate silver color to the real-life monster truck. But yeah, graphics look really clean. Nothing really changed on the body. But it's got a silver roll cage with a red chassis, silver rims with red tires. The red tires are really cool, matches the bandana perfectly. And yeah, that is the first pairing, the Pirate's Curse and the El Toro Loco. Pretty simple pairing, but I think it's really cool nonetheless. So yeah, that's the first pairing out of the way. The next double pack we're going to take a look at is the Dragon and Tempest Steed. Let's open them up. All right, so here's the next double pack pairing. We have the Dragon and Tempest Steed. So yeah, we'll actually start with the Dragon. As far as I know, the casting looks the same, and but the graphics are very nice on this one. And it looks like it's got like a kind of a faded yellow roll cage with a green chassis, green rims, or excuse me, green tires with the faded goldish yellow color for the rims. And yeah, that is the Dragon. Pretty cool. I like the green tires on this one. And here is Tempest Steed, the second release of Tempest Steed for the year. And it looks like it's got a matte finish, the double pack one anyway, because the single pack one had more of a glossy finish. So yeah, the double pack release of Tempest Steed has a matte finish compared to the Series 36 single pack variant, which we got earlier this year, or I should say the middle of the year. But yeah, so here it is, the Tempest Steed. Pretty much the exact same graphics as the singles release. Obviously, it's got a matte finish compared to the singles variant, and it's got the same roll cage color as Dragon, with like a stormy gray chassis, stormy gray tires, with the same color rims as Dragon. Or actually, no. Are they the same color? No, I think they're kind of like a different shade. These are like a yellowish gold for the roll cage and rims. I'm sorry. I thought they were the same color, but they're not. But yeah, so another really cool release of Tempest Steed. This might be my favorite horse truck that they've done. No disrespect to Sparkle Smash. That one's cool as well. So yeah, so that's the second double pack. And now we're gonna get into, this is probably my second favorite one. We have Shaker and Soldier Fortune. You could say this is a military truck themed double pack. So let's open it up. Okay, so here we have the next double pack pairing. We have the Soldier Fortune and Shaker. Two military trucks, Soldier Fortune being your regular U.S. military truck, and then Shaker, or originally called Saigon Shaker back in the day, before they changed it just to Shaker. I mean, on the Series 16 one, it was called Shaker because they had to change the diecast name to Shaker for legal reasons. The real truck, 2022, was the last year Shaker, or the real truck, I should say, ran the Saigon Shaker name. But then in 2023 to onward, the real truck is now called Shaker. I don't know if they changed it on the real truck for legal reasons, or that's just exclusively for Monster Jam. I really cannot say. So I don't know. If I ever see Ryan Disharoon, I will ask him, and maybe he has an answer about that. But all that aside, let's get to reviewing these trucks. So we have the Soldier Fortune. It looks like it's got like a different shade of like green compared to other releases. The graphics look really clean. The camo is really nice. As far as I know, nothing really else has changed on the truck. And it'll be interesting to see if we get any more releases of Soldier Fortune next year and onward, because I know this truck is now retired because Caleb Blood is now driving Sparkle Smash. So yeah, unless they may bring it back for like certain appearances, just so they can keep the trademark. They've been doing that with retired trucks. So yeah, and it looks like it's got an army green roll cage with a black chassis. These like beige white rims with army green tires. So yeah, that's really cool. That's the Soldier Fortune. I guess you could say this is a Nitro Neon Soldier Fortune to some degree, because the one back in Series 4 singles in 2019 was probably a really weird looking Nitro Neon, because the colors did not contrast with it whatsoever. All right, but now we have Shaker. Like I said, this is the second appearance for Shaker in the Spin Master Mossjam diecast line. Like I said, the last time we saw it was in the Series 16 single packs back in 2021. Nice to see it again. Obviously, another opportunity for collectors to get their hands on Shaker if they never got it when it first came out. So yeah. As far as I know, it doesn't look like anything has changed on the casting compared to the Series 16 release. Just the graphics are a lot clearer compared to its predecessor. The predecessor meaning the Series 16 one. And it's got the exact same chassis setup as Soldier Fortune. So I did hear that Ryan Disharoon and Shaker will be going fully independent next year for the next Monster Truck season in 2025. So probably independent promotions like Monster Truck Throwdown, things like that. But a lot of independent trucks that formerly competed with Monster Jam are still getting Spin Master releases. Trucks like Lumberjack and Crustacean being some examples. So we could still see more releases of Shaker in the future from Spin Master. I hope they do the red scheme that debuted earlier this year. It was supposed to pay homage to Backdraft. So be cool to see that one in the future. And I know there's like a different green scheme that Shaker ran last year. So hope we get to see that as well in the future, but only time will tell. So I can't confirm if we're going to get any more releases of Shaker in the future from Spin Master, but if we do, hopefully we do get the red scheme and the other green scheme that Shaker ran. So yeah, pretty cool pairing. Obviously, this might be one of my favorites because Shaker is one of my favorite independent trucks, and it's really cool to see. And it's really cool to see it make a return in this assortment. And then probably the best one for me anyway. We have King Sling and Bog Hog. Let's open these guys up. I'm sure when a lot of collectors saw this double pack get revealed on Facebook and Instagram, I'm sure a lot of people have said, how dare they release these two again in the main line? I mean, yeah, I do agree it is kind of controversial on Spin's part because obviously these two were Superstore exclusives last year, and apparently Spin's excuse is it's for international collectors as to why they did a double pack for these two, because obviously the Superstore does not ship internationally, they only ship to every state in America. Well, except Hawaii and Alaska, which I think is kind of stupid. Yeah, so they don't ship to Canada or Mexico, which I feel like they can do because those are other countries in North America. So I have no idea why Feld is only United States only when it comes to Superstore, stuff. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers, like I said before, but I do feel like in the future Feld should consider shipping their products shipping their Superstore products like across the globe, not just exclusively the United States. But all that rambling aside, let's get to the double pack releases of these two trucks. Obviously, these two have pretty different changes compared to their Superstore counterparts. So we'll start with King Sling. The casting is the same. Obviously, they couldn't do the roof scoop back here because it was too expensive. They couldn't do a 3D skull either. Looks like it's got a matte finish compared to the Superstore one, and I think the Superstore version of King Sling had more of a metallic finish. This is more just a regular glossy finish, even though the decals have like a matte coating to them. And it also has a green leafer chassis this time with black tires and solid gray rims. And the zoomies and the engine insert are like this gray color. So yeah, a lot of people are obviously upset that they put it on a leafer chassis, but this is the only chassis mold that has zoomy molding, because obviously like doing different chassis molds is expensive. Hopefully one day we do get a King Sling release on an actual roll cage, but obviously it doesn't have any posts back here to support it. So like for customizers, they had to do like some modifying on like the roll cage just so it could fit on properly. That way it doesn't like wiggle or kind of feel loose, but it does fit from what I've seen. But yeah, so that is the double pack variant of King Sling. Now let's take a look at the double pack variant of Bog Hog. Looks like the hood has a matte finish to it, and I think it did. The Superstore one have a metal flake? I cannot remember. I have to go back and watch my review of the Superstore variant. But anyway, it still has the same orange color for the front engine roll cage. It's got a gray chassis this time, gray rims with black tires, and no printing for Bog Hog on the tires. Has the exact same graphics, the we ain't the baddest, but the bad don't mess with us. Weston Anderson boys, Teeny Mans, which is Weston Anderson's nickname. Bog Hog, the actual hog on the truck, all that good stuff. And yeah, so that will conclude the review for Series 30 of Spin Master Monster Jam double packs for 2024. Like I said, this is most likely the last double pack assortment of the year because there's been no announcements for Series 31 of the double pack, so that's most likely going to be the first double pack assortment for 2025. So if this is the last double pack mix for 2024, this was, I will say, I think they went out with a bang for this one because it was really cool that they brought Shaker back for any collector that probably never got it back when it first came out. And then obviously good for international collectors because of Bog Hog and King Sling. So yeah, or if any American collectors probably just couldn't afford or didn't want to spend like $20 on the Superstore just to get the two. But yeah, so this is probably where I'm going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you guys next time. This is Eli or Monster Jam Curry Gaming, signing out.